Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. Our team arrives on time and is always professional. Be sure your unit is ready for the cooler temperatures by visiting our website, callks.com today, and schedule your appointment. It's fast and easy. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today. 205-322-9090, AL certification number 1112.
It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition. This is for Tuesday, the 14th of November. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will be very nice for the rest of this week. Weather for the weekend most likely will feature at some point a chance of rain. Exactly when that rain occurs and will there be thunderstorms, that's up for debate. And then, again, we trend colder next week as we approach Thanksgiving. Let's go in there and talk about things. This is the water vapor satellite view. Very dry air mass in place here. The short term is very simple in terms of the forecast. We note a new trough coming into the Pacific Northwest that we'll be watching. Some spots near freezing this morning. Fort Payne 34, our guy up at Black Creek has hit freezing. Vic Belly's at 32. Birmingham at 44. Highs today should be in the middle 60s. And around the nation, I'd say it's seasonal for mid-November. Up on the watch warning map, got a few pockets of fog across the heartland. Otherwise, things are quiet. Check the convective outlooks. This is today a chance of thunderstorms for places like Chicago and St. Louis. And tomorrow, basically the same area with a chance of thunder, no severe weather expected. And on a positive note here, on Friday, now this is day 4, yesterday the SPC guys had a very large severe weather risk all the way from northeastern Texas up to the Great Lakes. They have taken that out based on the predictability being too low with model inconsistencies. So we'll talk about that as we go. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Nothing if you're in Mobile or Dothan. Rain amounts about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch near the Tennessee border, and this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. The bigger rains will likely be north of the state. And off in the tropics, a disturbance in the eastern Atlantic below the Azores with a medium chance of becoming a tropical or subtropical type system over the next 5 days, but again, no threat to the North American continent. So let's check the GFS. Let's dive into this stuff. This is the 06C run at noon today. Northwest flow aloft, a dry air mass, sunny with a high in the mid-60s. Very nice. Tomorrow should be a mostly sunny day. Now, we note a front north and west of the state. And, that might trigger a shower around Muscle Shoals or Athens tomorrow evening or tomorrow night, but for most everybody else, no rain. There's just no moisture. Again, the day should be mostly sunny, maybe some high clouds, the high in the low to mid-60s. Thursday, a dry day with upper 60s, lots of sun. And Friday looking good, mostly sunny with a high close to 70. We start the day in the 40s. Looks like a great night for the high school football playoff games Friday night. All right, weekend fans, this is Saturday. That deep surface low is east of the Great Lakes with a trailing cold front, and you can see if the GFS is right. Saturday would be a mostly cloudy day with a chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, probably no severe weather with this look, and a high in the 60s. But the European says not so fast. It has as dry as could be on Saturday with a high probably around 70. So there's just a huge difference in modeling here. We're going to mention a chance of showers Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, and we can fine-tune it. In fact, the European really suggests the band of showers won't be here until Sunday morning. This is Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So it is much slower by almost 18 hours compared to the GFS. So again, we don't have clarity for you this morning. We'll just mention a chance of showers Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, maybe early Sunday morning. We don't expect any severe weather. Rain amount should be under 1/2 inch. And hopefully later today or tomorrow, we'll have much more consistency here. And then Sunday at midday, if the GFS is right, the weather should be noticeably colder. It's printing a high of 53 for Birmingham, and I do note the European's not as cold as this. But Sunday, based on the GFS, this would be a windy and cold day. And then Monday, the surface high is on top of us, Monday of next week, the 20th. And if this is right, we'd be below freezing, the first widespread freeze of the season. But again, the European not looking as cold. So there is great uncertainty in how this whole situation evolves. We'll stay with a general idea, a chance of showers at some point Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, early Sunday, then noticeably colder. How much rain, when does the rain arrive, how cold, that's still up for debate. In fact, these are the lows coming off the GFS Monday morning. It's got some 20s. Cullman, Gadsden, Fort Payne, Huntsville, all in the upper 20s. Anniston, Tuscaloosa with a freeze there. So we'll see, but this could be the first widespread freeze of the season. Here's Tuesday of next week, big trough on the East Coast, and if that's right, the weather would be cold in the morning, comfortable in the afternoon, highs in the 60s. Well, it's Thanksgiving week, so what do? We just keep going. This is Wednesday, the 22nd. And again, many say this is the busiest travel day of the year, the day before Thanksgiving. If this were to verify, there could be some snow around the Great Lakes, Green Bay, Madison, Grand Rapids, maybe some rain for Chicago. But down here, if this were to verify, that day would be pleasant with lows in the 30s and highs in the 60s. And then Thanksgiving Day, Thursday of next week, the 23rd, that would suggest rain mainly during the morning, turning colder, becoming windy, kind of a blustery day. But what we'll do is check the European, and it's radically different. With no rain on Thanksgiving Day, but much colder. Both models are certainly showing a cold look here. The European with a 1034 high that's northeast of Kansas City. These are the anomalies coming off the European on Thanksgiving Day, and you can see we should be way below average if this is right. This could easily be a setup with highs in the 40s and lows by Friday morning well down in the 20s. Now we'll check the ensemble that's coming off the GFS, and again, as you go out there toward day 10 through 15, it trends toward climatology, but it does show a sharp cool down for sure Sunday and Monday on the GFS with lows down around freezing by Monday morning of next week. But again, how cold with these cold shots, we'll just have to wait and see. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today, 205-322-9090, AL certification number 11120.